What's up, guys?
Yes.
Welcome back to Trenton Chapel Live, episode 62. We're almost done with this season 5. Today's guests are Rashaad Dyson and Manny Lerma. I hope I'm saying that right. I don't care. But they are the host of The Canceled Show on FBRN.us. They are some funny guys, and I want to have them on my show to hang out with them. So, guys, go ahead and introduce yourselves. Let's start with Rashaad here. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Rashaad Dyson of the Cancel Show, formerly of the Cancel Show because it just got canceled.
Got
I
you.
literally just know. We're always momentarily about to be canceled because we're always going to say some shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's me.
All right, Manny.
I am Manny from the Cancel Show, and I'm also the one that's started my own stuff. It's called Uncanceled. It's the bootleg version of the Cancel Show, but
You guys are PC.
yeah, no. I mean, I don't care about sexuality, but uh,
Hey, can I be on it? All right.
We don't know.
No lady boys on there. Sorry. No, but we're
Like you haven't had a lady boy yet.
hey, whatever I decide to do on my Friday nights, it's up to me, sir. Thank you.
But it was Wednesday.
Oh my god.
Oh.
So, guys, before we start the show, I do want to warn the audience. These guys host the show, The Canceled Show. What that show entails is they say some stuff that might offend people. So if you get offended easily, turn off this episode, skip it, because
You might be canceled.
I might get canceled. But this show is all about fun and hanging out, and that's what we're gonna do. So enjoy the show. Let's get into this. So, The Canceled Show. Why did you guys start this show? Let's start with that question.
Oh, that's easy. We wanted to get laid.
Got you. All right.
Yeah, for the kids.
No, I
Definitely.
wish. Can you imagine?
I know. Can you imagine?
Could you imagine?
Oh, wait. Money too. Yes.
Money.
Yeah.
And
I want to be rich. And so far,
Yes.
I mean, I'm so pleased to tell you guys that we have neither. But
yeah,
we have a plan.
neither. We do.
We do have
Also for the drugs.
Oh.
For yes,
tons of
tons of drugs.
yes.
Tons of drugs.
That hasn't. Yeah, that hasn't worked out the way I thought it was going to do.
Mhm.
Like I thought it was going to be a lot of like cocaine and heroin, but it's
Nope.
more like a lot of like blood pressure pills and
Viagra pills.
yeah, it's blood pressure pills, heart medication. It's a lot of those kind of drugs.
Got
a
you,
lot
got you.
less.
A lot of Tylenol.
Yeah, a lot of Tylenol, Advil.
Children's
you know.
children's Advil.
I don't know. I stepped it up the other day. I had some ibuprofen. So,
Oh, whoa.
you know,
Hey now.
you
Hey now.
know, that's a couple steps away from Percocet. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Manny, okay, you're back. You were frozen there for a second, Manny. Why you had this shit Wi-Fi?
I just stopped moving. I did this.
So with the canceled show, I've been on it, or board upping it. I produce it. There is a lot of hints towards your inspiration, Howard Stern. We talked about this in person about you guys' biggest inspiration was Howard Stern, back when he was on TV. Howard Stern. In what ways were you trying to mimic or get inspired by, is the better word, of Howard Stern? What do you guys try to do?
Well, we were inspired. I mean, Howard Stern, I really don't know much about. I just remember like seeing a couple of episodes, but I just know that he causes. To me, I know he causes a lot of a lot. He does a lot of stuff that makes you talk about him stuff. So to me, it was just like when we started this, I was like, man, me and Rashad would have conversations, and this probably goes back what we said 5 years ago, probably 10 years ago, where we would have somebody.
10 plus years.
Yeah, but somebody said, man, you guys should have your own reality show. And that joke stuck around for so many years that every time we said something, we would be like, dude, we would be so fucking canceled if we said what we said now. Like what the stuff that we say behind closed doors, would offend somebody. Someone's always offended. You were like, oh, you guys are canceled. And, we were just like, let's just run with this. Let's just fucking go with this. But we're not apologizing for shit. Don't expect me to do like one of those I'm sorry videos, because I'm not. I'm just going to be like, eat a dick.
You guys should do is like have an episode called Apology, and just the entire time just like don't apologize. Like,
oh my
like the whole time we're just roasting people.
And like, oh, let me get to this next part. This is a very serious part. I was supposed to apologize, but eat a dick. So
yeah, I'm like, so you want me to apologize because you're not matching and you're offended? Why?
Why?
I should be offended.
By the way, Mom, there's gonna be a lot of profanity in this episode, so sorry.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Trent's mom.
Hi. Where's the bad guys?
So, Rashad, how do you feel about your show? Do you feel like it's heading in the right direction with the Howard Stern inspiration, or do you guys think you guys gotta get a lot more work in?
Well, I think I would say that like our, as far as like with Howard Stern's inspiration is like it was just like his show was organized chaos, and our show is that. It's that organized, chaos. And yes, Manny, you look beautiful.
Andy, what are you doing?
Oh, you guys doing the Superman hair.
It's like, oh, you guys can see me?
He's just checking himself out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's that organized chaos. It's that, we're creating a world where everyone could join in, have fun, have jokes, stuff like that. Oh, man, I remembered, I was driving and I remembered who the first person to say we should have our own reality show. It was Tommy.
Tommy, okay.
Yeah, Tommy.
It was fucking Tommy.
Yeah, I know Tommy.
So,
what people don't know is that me and Rashad started as martial artists, like stud fighters and
choreographers.
We started acting.
I was gonna get to that. You guys also act. Is that correct?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wrong people, I guess.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'm just like,
like
wrong asshole. No, yeah, no,
asshole.
We started acting and we would show up to sets and we choreograph fight scenes because like in Kung Fu, that's what we would do. Sometimes we had to put fights together, and me and Rashad
like a demonstration or something.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what it was. It was a demonstration for us. For them, it's fight choreography. And that's how we started with that, man. And me and Rashad just loved it. We would spend hours of thinking of new ways of I'm not gonna say new ways, but finding new ways of one technique, the same technique.
New combos, new different choreography, stuff like that. And we actually hooked up with a guy named CJ. He was a student filmmaker, local here, and he kind of clung to us. And we were like his main choreography team, his main stunt fighters, and that kind of stuff. And his assistant or co-director was a girl named Tommy. They've moved on and went to Hollywood. They fucking dropped us and just bounced. But that's a whole nother fucking podcast on that shit. But right? Speak on it, son. Speak on it.
Speak on it.
But no, so them hanging around us and stuff like that, like they were just like, man, you guys should have your own reality show. Like you guys would be perfect. This was during the time, this is like 10 years ago. So fucking like Jersey Shore was like winding down and that kind of shit, so I think Snooki only got punched like one time.
I was just about to say that back when you could punch a woman, it'll be okay.
Snooki!
Oh no, Snooki!
Snooki. Isn't that show coming back?
I hope not. Just please dear God, you better just die.
No, they're coming back.
I think they are.
And they're old.
That's what I'm saying. What are we gonna watch them like now? Dialysis and like machines and wheelchairs. Come on, man, just give it up.
It was like, who turns up in a dialysis treatment? Like really?
No, Snooki.
Yeah, Snooki.
So you guys are actors. What are some things that you guys have acted in that you guys are proud of? Anything that we would know?
If you go to Pornhub, look under Latin Lover.
One Night in Manny. Yeah, One Night in Manny.
Is it One Night
I
Manny?
actually directed.
No, wait, one night.
Oh, One Night. At least said One Nut.
Yeah, that's.
Why were you typing
But
it?
there
though?
were
We can
several
see what you're
nights
looking
that
at.
night. Let me tell you.
My hands are
Let me
up.
tell you.
And you saw that, Rashad? He was
Quit
typing
Googling
it.
I was typing it. One Night Manny.
That's right.
Oh
That's
wow,
right.
Manny.
Yeah, I
You're
actually wrote and directed that film.
Oh
So,
wow.
yeah, I'm pretty proud of it.
What's
Yeah.
the story of One Night Manny?
It's
It was
about
a boy that.
it's about a man who discovers himself
Okay.
and others
Wow.
discover him as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Would you
there's
say
a lot of
this? Would you
discovery.
say this is an inspirational movie?
it really is. It
Good.
is. It was to me.
I would say that.
Guys, go
I
find
would
One
say
Night
so.
Manny. It's a great film. You
Why
know those.
people go like,
You know people are gonna go
there,
find
It's a
that,
great
right?
film.
That would be fun.
You know what we should do now? You know what we have to do now? Because we want to make us three want to make videos together. We should
Right.
make
Oh,
one.
whoa,
No.
hold on.
No. No.
I told you we're not doing porn anymore. We're not doing it. I told you we're done. Wait,
No,
are we?
no.
I like you, but not in that way.
Okay.
If that makes
Let's
sense.
just record a
No.
video called One Night Manny and just have it completely
Oh,
different.
Bro.
Oh my goodness.
So people would think it's gonna be what we just said, but it's actually just an
my God.
inspirational movie about Manny. Just
I'm so freaking down.
it's him
But
finding his
Yes.
gift in karate.
You know what? You know, it's funny that I was telling Rashad that we've done so many projects that I actually don't remember the names of the projects that I'm on. There are some movies that are at Walmart right now that I don't remember it, that I've been in, that I just don't remember the name of them. Because me and him were everywhere.
Yeah.
Like when we were acting and doing all that, we were trying to be on everybody's project. The more the merrier. There was times where we didn't sleep because I would be shooting at night and then we would be shooting in the morning, different scenes, and it was tough, man. It was tough, but
So how do you guys find gigs like this?
Dude, it's I'm gonna tell you what
It was a,
it's who you know. We knew a lot of
it was a lot of
friends.
word of mouth. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what it was. Word of mouth. A lot of people were like, "Hey, man, I got this project. You guys want to come on board?" And we're like, "Yeah." Even as extras, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, that's how
extras, PAs, whatever, and then next thing you know, like I said, we worked first with CJ, and then next thing you know, CJ's doing a film, and he tells somebody about us, and they tell somebody about us, and next thing you know, we're doing like for a while we were doing a project every weekend, right?
Yeah. Or we would meet them at mixers. Like I think that's one thing that's important when we had
That's
mixers.
true. We did mixers too.
We met a lot of talented actors, directors, and producers, and that's how we got to know each other.
Shout out to Rack Buckley.
Yeah. So yeah, that's how we got involved in a lot of projects.
Yeah, because like I'm working on some stuff right now. I'm writing a lot more because I'm just bored. We got some films that we're gonna come up with, and I want you guys to be in. I got some interesting roles for you guys. One is definitely one of you will die.
Oh no, I can already tell you who's gonna die.
Who do you think it is?
It's me.
Yeah,
it's Manny because he's black.
That's what it is. That's you know. Man, bro, you guys
it's a black guy.
If the movie's called the movie's called reverse movie, and so like typical stereotypes in movies, like the black guy dies first, it won't happen.
Nice. And this one, he's the hero, right?
Yeah, he's.
That is so reverse, bro. You're so crazy.
Whoa, like those don't exist anymore.
Like you're out there, bro.
I know it's an inspirational film.
He's pulled over by the cops and they help him.
He doesn't get shot by cops. I like this film.
Right?
He calls the cops and then, like he's like, this lady's beating me up, and like they go to arrest the man and not the lady.
So This is about right.
So as
the Karen doesn't ask for the manager.
So as the Cantled Show, you guys say a lot of offensive stuff on your show. One thing that you guys tend to do is make fun of Manny's style, fashion taste. One episode that I was on, I think it was episode 3. He wore these blue sunglasses, and they were the ugliest things in the world.
Oh my god!
Now, is this going to be a trend for your show? Is that you're just going to keep wearing ugly shit?
So should we tell him, Rashad? That is
Manny is always been, a fashion forward kind of guy. Like he's always been extra. Like our entire friendship, he'll have like a hat that's just like crazy, or he'll have a necklace or a bracelet or glasses, and he's always been into shades. And so, but Manny's always had like at least one item that like I'm just like, bro, what are you doing? Because I dress very conservative.
Yeah,
and so. Yeah. Yes, that's the thing. That's part of our friendship, and so we just added that to the show.
That's funny.
And that's what I was gonna say. Like when we started this, that's actually like what Rashad said is control chaos. Because the first time when we went up there to sign the paperwork to see like this is this is what we want, this and that, and for the radio show, I wore them. And he goes, as soon as I get in the car, I get in the car, and what's up, bro? He's just like, what the fuck are you wearing? I'm just like, you're hating. I'm like, bro, seriously, what are you wearing? I'm like, okay, see, you're already hating on my style. So from after we sign, I think on the third episode, by the second episode, I had an idea. I was like, you know what, bro? What if we do a segment where you're just roasting me? Kind of like a 5-second roast. Like you get all the jokes as much as you can. So I would start writing. I started with 3 jokes. The 3 jokes was like, why do you look like a Mexican, why do you look like an Aquaman Mexican bisexual?
Aquasexual.
Second one was, yeah. And the second one was like, why do you look like you live in La Vida Loca looking ass? And why do you look like, he just went off, and then I said 3 jokes. This motherfucker came up with 20.
I even came up with some. What was funny was that during that show, like he was saying his jokes, and then I would come in and say some.
Yeah.
Like you look like the Mexican Elton Juan.
But see, that was the point.
Elton Juan.
That was a good one. You look like a Power Ranger on break.
A Power Ranger that you look like a Power Ranger that just gave up.
Yeah,
he just gave up halfway.
That was the point, though. I'm coughing.
Sir, can you stop coughing? You ruined the show.
I know, right? But that was the point, though, to be able to be able to create a world where Rashad made it easy enough to start, telling jokes, and then you feel like, okay, I understand this. I can put in a joke, which it made it even more funnier, So and that's how that started. It's like if we could create a world where you could jump in and throw a joke in, you'll feel like you're part of the team. You'll feel like you're part of the group. And, again, it's working so far. So, like you said, I've always liked to wear something, especially like this. This works. It's chaos.
Yeah.
You want something to joke about. I mean, that's how me and Rashad are anyway. There's times where he wears something. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, seriously, why would you wear that? So, I mean, I think we're gonna do vice versa, though, on the show. There's going to be times where he's going to wear something, and I'm just going to roast his ass. But people do love it though, because people were commenting his joke, quoting his jokes, and I was like, okay, they love it. So I think we're gonna keep it on, but not too much where you get bored of it. Yeah, just enough where you're just like, oh my god, I can't wait to see what he's gonna say on this one. But have people jump in.
So guys, for you guys are roasters. You guys like to make fun of people. I'm giving you guys each 3 roasts to make at me. Whoa. We'll start with Manny, then we'll go to Rashad. Manny.
Oh, bro, let me see. Boy, boy, you look like you masturbate to a cookbook. That's
all right, that's one.
You're the only person I know that sweats in the shower looking at.
That's what.
You're the only person that snores while sitting down. I don't get this shit, bro. What is wrong with you?
Oh my gosh! All right, Rashad,
Bro,
let
you
loose.
stupid. Oh, see, I don't want to make fun of you because you look like you're a professional podcaster. Like you have no other outside job than the podcaster.
Is that the roast?
Yes, that is the roast. You're a professional podcaster.
He looks like he has nothing else in life.
No. Yes, I'm not on TV. I'm not an accountant. No, I'm a podcaster.
I'm a podcaster.
Professionally.
That's all I got. I'm gonna talk bad about you on myself.
Professionally.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna say something like you're like, hey, you look like you're in your mother's basement, but your background is like your mother's basement.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
Why is that?
We're in the basement. We got the neon sign.
It is. Like I'm literally waiting for somebody to hand you some pizza rolls.
Oh, they're coming. They're coming.
Guys, want the pizza rolls? No, Mom, we're fine.
I'm doing my show. I told you.
The sign is on the door.
It says on the door. It says on air. Oh, I just thought you were masturbating. It's okay. It's a healthy expression.
All right.
Like you look like you have like the world's like most like the coolest mom who's okay with everything.
Oh my gosh! I love how you
How
just.
about you? Okay. Roast me.
Oh gosh!
Give me 3 of your best shots.
All right. Oh man.
Anything.
I'm trying to think.
Anything.
It's just so ugly. I can't even think of anything.
Man, if you don't get your I got a beard starter kit looking ass.
Yeah, how am I 21 years old and you're like what 50 and can't even grow a beard? Your face looks like when I was hitting my pubic time. All right.
We all get in a fight after this.
Bitch, what'd you say?
Bring him in my beard.
What did you say?
You look like one of those like Mexican soccer players that use the Fat app.
Oh my god!
No, okay.
Like I'm not sure if like you got me moving my camera like back and forth. I'm not sure if like if my camera's too close to your face. Like it's why is it spreading?
Man, it's so big. Like I'm like further back than I'm supposed to be.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, I'm not sure if you're Asian or you're just high. I don't know which one it is.
Oh.
All right, bring it.
All right, man, you start.
Now I'll let you go turn this your show.
Oh, come on. All right.
I roast his ass on a daily basis. So.
All right.
Dude, he does.
Man, all right. You like man, I can't think of anything. I'm not a roaster. I'm not.
Dig into it.
Well, you just gotta.
You gotta dig into it.
Okay, look at his hairline. Start with his hairline.
I mean,
It's
like
his Patrick leaving him.
oh my gosh, it's too
You
easy.
start with the LeBron.
His hair, your hairline looks like I mowed the lawn and just like fucked it up.
Halfway through, you just gave up and said, "Fuck it, I don't care."
It looks like you shaved your beard and you went up too high.
Look at his glasses. Make fun of his glasses.
And also, you're making fun of me for being at my parents' house. Where are you? Prison?
Yeah, he looks like he's a kidnapped victim. That's what he's looking like.
You look like you're in the prison showers.
He looks like this. He looks like he spent. Hold on, guys. I got a show to do right quick. All right, and then he's like doing this.
Live from St. Quentin.
Yeah, right.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
All I'm waiting for you to do this. Somebody to do this.
Oh my gosh.
Leave me alone. I told you I'm bilingual. different.
Bilingual, not vicarious.
I'm
Oh
not
my.
curious. I already know.
See, I mean, it becomes addicting, bro. Once you start like, but the thing is, you got to know who to have the jokes with.
Yeah.
Me and Chad, we known each other, like,
Right.
bro. We say some stuff that, like, wow. Sometimes you're just like, okay, we crossed the line, but it's funny. As long as it's funny, we can't get
Yeah.
offended.
Yeah. Because like, what's the thing is like,
Right.
somebody said this to me the other day. It's like being offensive is fine if everybody's laughing.
But that's the point, though. That
Right.
not
Yeah,
everyone's
that's the
gonna laugh.
point. That's like because nowadays people just get canceled for saying that like the color black. Like, oh, my computer's black, and now I'm canceled. Like, people. Do you think
Right.
people need to let loose in this world?
So what?
Yes.
Do you think people should let loose in this
100%.
world?
100%. Dude, okay, look, think about it. The thing
Yeah.
is, right now, everybody is like, oh, I keep it real, but yet you're not allowed to say everything. You know, no, we're going to say it without whether you like it or not. I mean, I said it the other day on the show, it's like, you're smart enough to change the channel unless you're really that dumb.
Yeah.
And,
Did
and
you just
people
call me
always-
dumb?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But, you
And
know,
if you're that done, thanks for listening.
yeah.
Thanks for giving my
You
views.
know, I mean,
You know-
hey,
you know what,
Look into my views.
You know, and the thing is that people are always doing these fake apology videos, like that's supposed to make it all better. At the
Yeah.
end of the, even if
Mhm.
you do apologize, you're still a racist. It doesn't change anything.
Yeah.
The only thing that changes is that
Right.
you got caught.
Yep.
We, on the other hand, we're
Right.
just poking fun of it, like, yeah, look at this nerd. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm
Mhm.
giving you the chance to give me back too. It
Yep.
goes both ways, you know. Like,
Yes.
no, make fun of me, you know. Like I said, it's all fun and games. I
Mhm.
mean, but I'm not gonna. I think me and Rashad don't hide it. Like, do I think Asians are bad drivers? Yes, I do.
I mean,
Do I get scared when I see a bunch of white boys on the elevator next to me? Yes, I get scared. I mean, just we all have them. It's just why not make fun of it? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not hurting nobody.
Yeah.
Just
I cross the street whenever I see a disgruntled middle-aged white man. Like, no, I'm crossing the street. That's a profile. That's a perfect profile for a serial killer, bro. Like, no, they're not gonna kill me. Fuck
we're
that.
all a little. We're all a little prejudiced, bro. Whether we want to admit it or not,
Yeah.
everybody's a little prejudiced. And if people that said, no, I'm not, oh, you a bullshit lie. That's the people I can trust. Honestly, those are the ones that are hiding something. No, look at me. No, not me. I'm like I say it. Why hide it?
Yeah.
Just hide it and address the situation and move on.
Yeah. So real quick, guys, we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna fix the Zoom crap. I hate Zoom. I can't wait till next season when we, aka, have a spoiler or not a spoiler alert, have a studio. But we are running out of time on Zoom, so we're gonna remake a meeting to make a new Zoom call. So guys, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere with Rashaad and Manny. We'll be right back.
Sponsored by Viagra.
Yep. And we're back. Sorry about that, guy. Manny, what are you doing?
Is Benny still messing with his background?
Guess who's back? Yeah.
Guess who's back? Guys, real quick before we continue with the show, guys, go to chapelmedia.com and check out the new merch. It's out, people. It's like converting to the green screen because I have the green one. But the official mixtape deluxe is out, guys. It looks so cool in person. I mean, it's converting to the green because, hey, there you go. You can kind of see it.
Green screen. There you go.
There you go.
Ooh.
But guys, check out the merch. You can also pick up the TCL T-shirt also that first came out with the merch line, as well as Chapel for President hoodies, and a bunch of other stuff. Go check it out. Buy that Grimace bag.
I'm voting for you. I'm there. I'm already there. It's already sent.
Yes.
Say less, son.
So guys, a thing I like to do for my show is that we are also sponsored by poddex.com. Have you guys heard of poddex.com?
I don't even know what that is.
Not yet.
Well, poddex.com.
Is that where you get a deck of pods?
No.
No.
Poddex.com are these cool little deck of cards that allow you to interview guests, play games, get to know people easy and fun.
Ooh.
Use the promo code TCLIVE. That's TC Live to get 10% off your first purchase. You guys ready to get interviewed from Pod Decks?
Let's do it.
All right. I'm gonna ask you questions from different decks. So this first set of questions is from the What the Heck deck.
Okay.
Yes. All right. You guys ready?
How many boys have you kissed?
Oh, that's the first question. No.
Ah.
All right.
Is that including Manny or not? I mean.
All right. So the first question.
Asking for a friend.
First question. Have you ever had a "I can't believe this is happening" moment, and what was it?
There's a lot.
The first time I had sex.
That's what I was thinking.
No.
That's exactly what I was going to say. First time we were getting laid, I was just like, "Wow, I can't believe this is happening." She totally believed my age.
No.
Oh my gosh. What about you, Rashad?
Thank you, Mrs. Stewart. You were always awesome. I mean, what? No. No, honestly, like one of the I can't believe this is happening and this is so awesome was actually when I got married the second time.
Mm-hmm. He just cut out.
He just froze, or he's just being a dick? Hold on.
Oh, he froze.
Oh.
I like how he's about to tell this heartwarming story.
Oh, there he goes.
Right?
There you go.
Where did everyone go? Everyone just dropped off.
Yeah, we heard you were about to tell your story about your wife, and then we were like, nah, it's boring.
Hey, did you say wife or wife?
Yeah, just cancel. Wife.
Oh,
wife.
This is my wife. I'm like,
yeah.
What?
No, when I got married the second time, I didn't think I would ever get married again, but then I met my wife and it was awesome, and I was just like, wow.
I think
I'm doing this.
Mine would have to be when I was at that. I was at a little flip private party at the W Hotel. Right across the street was a construction site that I mentioned it in our podcast that I used to work at.
Mm-hmm.
And looking at the W, looking into that condos that I used to work at there, it's just like, wow, holy shit! I can't believe I made it this here. So yeah, that's one of my moments that I'm just like, I'm so proud of.
Yeah.
So
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Our next question is: have you ever accidentally texted the wrong person, and how did it come out?
All the fucking time. It just.
What's your most embarrassing one, Manny? Manny, what's your most embarrassing one?
Oh, sending nude to the wrong girl.
Awesome. What was her reply?
LOL, that's cute. No,
cute.
No, I mean, yeah, that has happened before, but WTF is probably the reply.
WTF? That's lame. Yeah. It'd been better if she sent one back.
Yeah. Well, and that's how. That's actually my ex-girlfriend. That's how we became. Yeah, that happened.
Really?
Yeah.
So you actually sent one to her?
She sent me back, and and then we ended up together. So
you guys together now?
No, man. This is probably.
Yeah. Wait, is that Sasha?
Yeah.
That's how you met Sasha? Get the fuck out of here. I mean, my bad. Is that how you met?
I'm gonna be watching.
Susan
talks about us.
Is that? I mean, Susan, right?
Yeah, Susan.
Wink.
What about you, Rashad? Have you ever texted the wrong person, and was it embarrassing?
Well, there was a time that Manny and I were so I guess would be financially insufficient, if you will, that we shared a phone. And, I had a stable of women that I would text, and he had a stable of women that he would text. Well, when I had the phone on me, some of his women would text. And so he had a friend text me.
Oh my god.
And so he had a friend text me, and I just thought it was just one of his chicks. So I just played along with it like she was one of the thoughts. And turns out she wasn't. She was like a very good friend of his that had no connection with him whatsoever. And yeah, she was mad at Manny for a while.
Dude, she looked at me. She's like, "What the fuck? Well, I can't believe you would do that. I never even, play with you like that." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And then I talked to Rashaad. He goes, "Oh yeah, I just said that there's a party in my pants and she's invited." I'm like, "Why would you do that?"
That's funny.
You say that?
Why would you say that?
Well, she said, "Where's the party at?" I was like, "Well,
in my pants." I think the one thing I've ever done, I think the most embarrassing thing that I sent to the wrong person. So all right, I had this crush in high school that I really liked, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we were
What's
talking.
Mm-hmm.
His name was Ricardo, and so.
Ooh, nice.
But I was texting her, and
he played soccer.
You see that?
Yeah, actually, man, he kind of looked like him if he was like stretched out.
Oh,
okay, yeah.
But I was texting this girl, my crush, right? And then I got a text from my friend. And so my friend, I had no romantic feelings towards. We were just friends, right? And I actually told her like, "Yo, I like you," but it was meant for the crush.
Ooh.
Right.
And I texted to my friend, and my friend like confessed to me like, "I like you too." Oh my gosh. And I felt so bad. Goodness. And I was like, "Oh no." Oh no. So two thoughts in my head. I was like, "Okay, maybe I should date her. She's kind of cool." At the same time, I was like, I don't want to ruin my friendship with her because it's so good.
Yeah.
And so I went to person. I was like, "Yo, that was not for you." So she went, "Oh, okay." And we're still friends to this day.
As her heart just like falls apart as you say that.
So now when we hang out and like we hang out with other friends, she tells them that I cheated on her.
Well,
I mean, to be fair,
you did. I mean, you guys were in a whole relationship for like from the moment you texted to the time you told it was for somebody else. You guys were in an entire relationship.
We were.
Okay, a lot happened. Okay. Golly.
All right. Would you guys ever consider writing to someone in jail as a pen pal?
I've actually thought about it.
Really?
You mean my cousin Tuki? Of course.
No. It's because like on TikTok right now, I don't know if you young folks use TikTok, and there's a couple of videos where they say, "Oh, write to a criminal." It's like a thing now. So I'm just like, man, what I write? And there was a girl on there that had a TikTok. She said, write to her. She needs friends, and she's looking for a man. She's very attractive. I was like,
what does she look like? My first question is, what was her crime?
You know what? I didn't even care to ask.
She killed her ex-husband.
When you're that thirsty, does it really matter?
Yeah, you're right.
Does it?
You're right.
The crazier, the better.
What about you, Rashad?
Yeah, I mean, I would. I mean, yeah, sure, I'd be pen pals. I mean, there's one guy I'm pen pals with now. He doesn't write as much as he used to. A guy named Ted. Ted Bundy, I think is his last name. I don't know, something like that. But
I was starting to believe him too.
Used to. What? What? And a guy named Charlie. That guy's hilarious.
Oh, Manson?
Yeah. So you know him.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna. He
sends me. Oh my! He sends me these pictures in crayon. I mean, they're really works of art. It's awesome.
All right, next question. If humans came with warning labels, what would your warning labels say?
Oh. Fuck me, I don't know. What would it say? What would yours say?
Yours would say, fuck
no,
me.
Bro, I won't. No matter how many times you ask me.
No, Mine would probably say warning, dangerous.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Lame, but all right. What you were saying?
Lame.
Or exotic.
Mine would say, do not open under any circumstances.
If it moves, kill it.
I think mine would. You know what mine would say?
What? Gay.
No, that was your guess. Rashad, what's your guess?
Gay with a question mark.
Gay? Oh my gosh.
And this is why we'd be canceled.
See, my answer's not even that funny now. Mine would just say hungry at all times.
Lame.
It is lame. Fine. I hate this. All right, can you guys do any tricks? Like, what's your like secret like trick?
That's how we got the money for the show. Is me doing tricks.
You guys have any special talent that you guys like no one knows of?
No, I sold my talent. Everyone knows.
I can catch a Cheerio with my penis.
Is that in the movie Manny One Night or something? One Night Manny.
Yes. And my special talent is throwing Cheerios onto penises.
It's horseshoes.
Teamwork, bro. Teamwork.
Oh my gosh.
Teamwork. That's how we're. How do you think we were able to maintain a friendship for so many years?
Yeah.
No, talent-wise, I don't know if martial art counts as a talent, but I've done that like half of my life now.
Yeah.
Drawing, I like.
You draw?
I like. Yeah, I try.
What do you draw?
What I draw is corny, but it's usually dragons or Dragon Ball Z characters.
Will you have any your show?
Oh, not at the moment. I would have to go to my room.
You suck, man.
He just didn't want to show him. Just want to show him. I'd say a hidden talent that most people don't know is
he can speak to white.
I'm actually really well. Yeah, I am the white whisperer. I'm able to translate all their thoughts and fears. Mainly it's just black people, but still.
Yeah.
No, I'd say a hidden talent of mine actually is I'm really good at crossword puzzles.
Yeah?
Surprisingly good at crossword puzzles. And what, bro?
Fucking nerd.
I'm just saying. And I make a hell of a DM for D&D. Can I say?
D&D.
Hashtag Black Nerds. Black nerds matter, okay?
All right, this question's interesting.
All right.
What is the most embarrassing or worst thing your parents has ever caught you doing?
Okay. My mom, this happened multiple times, but my mom walked in on me and one of my ex-girlfriends having sex.
Dang.
Bro, that was yesterday.
That was yesterday.
One time I was having sex and I guess, my girl was being too loud. Then my mom came to bang on my door and be like, "Hey, keep it down. We're trying to sleep here."
Funny.
So
That's funny. That's funny. What you, Rashad?
Let's see. What would there's so many. I was not the best of kids. Probably like that she caught me doing. The time I did fake homework.
What the hell is fake homework?
So fake homework.
What a nerd.
Yeah.
Goodness.
So I didn't want to do my assignments for school. So I was like, well, I'm not going to do my assignments for school, but my parents used to used to always check to make sure I did my homework. So I'm like, all right, well, instead of doing my assignments at school, I'll do another assignment in school that I thought would be easy. But it turns out that the assignments that I would pick would be just as hard as the assignments that I was supposed to do because, well, we hadn't been taught those. So here I am struggling with these assignments, and my parents was like, man, he's just not getting it. Like we're helping them with all the, like, it would literally take hours. They would take hours and hours to do these made up assignments that I thought were going to be easy, but they ended up taking the same amount of time. And then when the teacher finally called, like, hey, how come Rashad's not turning in any of the homework? And they're like, well, we've been working on homework for like a week straight. Like, what's going on? Like, yeah, he hasn't turned in anything. And so when that had to come to light, like, oh, he's making up assignments. Yeah, that was fake homework.
Bro,
pretend homework.
The real fucking work. It's the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. That was so stupid of you.
It was.
That's so stupid. Like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna make myself. I'm gonna be a bad boy. I'm gonna do the assignments we have not learned yet, and I'm not gonna get in trouble.
No, trying to get in trouble twice.
I like how Manny was like him getting laid, and you're just like, oh, my homework was hard.
Well, that's
and there goes our personalities.
Nerd.
Really,
while he was getting laid, I was making up homework.
Gosh. All right. What is the weirdest thing you have ever seen in someone else's house?
Some rats, roaches.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it Rashad's?
No, my house.
My
Your house.
I live in the hood, bro. Just what do you expect? What's the weirdest thing?
Besides my naked self?
Yeah.
Does that count as a weird thing to see in somebody's house?
No.
Okay, that's perfectly.
I don't know. That's a good one. I can't think of. Just probably a shrine to like the Grim Reaper, I guess.
What?
Oh,
that's real.
That's real.
Yeah,
please explain more.
It's just I don't know too
much. Way.
Yeah, people worship, I guess, the Grim Reaper, and I really don't know too much about it because I don't worship it. So, but it's happened to do like you're making deals with them and they give you whatever you want, this and that. So. Like I said, I don't know too much about it, but I do have friends that do worship it. So I'll ask them.
Yeah, ask him and bring it back to my podcast.
Hey, deal.
All right.
All right, Rashad, what about you?
Well, a room full of kids. No, that was kind of strange. Okay, all right, wait. All right, no, it wasn't a Catholic priest's room. No. This. So no, this is back in my single days. I'd hooked up with this young lady, and we had gone back to do adult time, if you will, and we were doing our adult time, and then one of the little kids came out and was I don't know how old the kid was, but like came out and was like, it's like, hey, how long do we have to stay in there? And I was like, what the heck is going on? So, I got up and she went to go see about the kids, like, you go back in the room, whatever. I was like, hey, what's wrong? And so, I get up and follow her, and she opens the door, and there's like 5 kids, like in the bedroom, in the other room. And they're just like, like all different ages. I'm just like, how many kids do you have?
Oh my God.
Yeah. She told me she had no kids. She told me like, yeah.
Wait. Oh, hold on. Hang on. This is important now. So wait, was this the girl that you went out with, like on a date type thing?
Yeah.
And she said she had no kids.
Went out on a date.
And you came back to her place, and there were kids locked in a room.
Yeah.
Dude, what the hell?
Yeah. Yeah. Like there were literally like 5 kids. Like, and I want to say there was like a baby in the back. I'm just like, what the hell?
Dude,
Oh
that's
god.
scary.
And the thing is, like, there was kid stuff kind of around, but she was like, oh, well, my sister has kids and stuff like that, and sometimes she brings them around, and I have the toys and stuff here for them when they come by. I'm
Bullshit. She
like,
has
what?
kids that she just locks in rooms, bro.
Exactly, exactly. I was like, this little kid is like calling you mommy. Like, what the hell? What did you just say? You have
Dude, that's
kids?
Oh
weird.
god. Bro.
Okay, hang on. Okay, so, Manny, I want you to tell me like who is one like don't tell me their names, of course, for their privacy, but like tell me a story of like the weirdest girl you ever got with.
Bro, that might take that's a whole
That
nother
was
podcast.
so many. Oh my god.
What's the tell me like the second weirdest because I want you to say the weirdest for your podcast.
No, I mean I don't mind. I mean, everybody's gonna hear these stories anyway. But second weirdest. I think the first one was the one where I was telling you about. I met her off of Moco Space.
Craigslist?
No, this was before Craigslist. This was Moco Space, and it's still up. It's just a dating app. And I just
Moco
like,
ho.
but and it was this chick that she was just like, she wrote to me, and I was just like, man, she looks bad because she looked like she had some big knockers, and she had a donk for days,
A dong?
But I'm talking about
Badonkadonk.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
I thought he said she had a dong, and I was like, what?
Well, he's into chicks with dicks.
Yes. Thing. Only dude with tits. But
well, my bad.
so I saw her and I'm like, man, I was bragging to Rashad. I'm like, bro, I got myself a bad chick. You're like, oh yeah. I said, bro. And we were on the way to a party. So, Rashad was riding with me. And I said, we're gonna go pick her up right now. And Rashad like, oh shit, okay, my boy got some bad. So we get up there and she's telling me she doesn't have no kids and she has no, it's just her. So I was just like, okay, we pull up to the house. Some little kid runs up to my window looking inside, like he's all like doing this.
He's got tinted windows.
Yeah, and I had tinted windows. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, all right, whatever. Next thing you know, like I said, I don't nothing against big girls or none of that. It's just that this chick catfished the hell out of me. But I mean, she's I would say 2 or 3 of me side by side. And I was just like, you don't look like that at all in your pictures. So she was coming up to my car.
Bro, you're not telling it right. You're not telling it right. Because it was nighttime and there was a light on inside the house. And when she walked in, that light disappeared. Like when she walked out of the house, the light disappeared. We were just like, oh, okay, someone's opened the door. Wait,
like,
where'd the door go?
I'm like, where's this evil music coming from? What's going on? So next thing you know it, I said, Rashad is laughing at me. He's in the front seat laughing, and I think that's because he's laughing like the way he is now. And
Hilarious.
Next thing you know, I try to be a badass. I put my car in drive, and I try to take off. My car ended up turning off. Like right there, it just turned off.
It's like a horror movie. He's trying to turn it on.
It only went forward just a little bit to the driveway. So it made me look like I was pulling in the driveway so she can get in better. And she just got in my car, and my car went down, bro. Like the back, I'm not even exaggerating. Rashad's my witness.
3-wheel motion. Yes.
20-inch rims, and she sat down, and my rims came down. And bro, when I say that's one of the weirdest for me, that's one of the craziest, weirdest, because there's more to the story.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's only the beginning.
There's more?
Bro, when
yes.
I say
yes.
Because they stopped there and ended up, ended up at the party, and then people were starting making food because everybody got hungry because we were all drunk. But she kept throwing it at me. She goes, my brother was like, hey, anybody wants huevos con chorizo, which is eggs and sausage? And she looked at me. She goes, I want huevos con chorizo. I like it. I'm like, oh, well, you should go serve yourself some. They're in the kitchen. So.
Oh my gosh, that's
No, no,
awesome.
you missed the part where before we go to the party, we she's like, oh, I'm hungry. I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
oh, well, what do you want?
So
It's like,
when
What do
when
you
he
want?
you want to go to
she gets in the
McDonald's?
car, she gets in the car and she goes, "Oh, I'm hungry." So we go to McDonald's, right? And next thing you know, she goes, "Oh, I'll take this, and this, and that." Well, the total comes out to $10, and I said, "Oh, well, it's 10 something." She goes, "Well, I had no money," and me and Rashaad look at each other. And she goes, "Well, how are you gonna pay for it?" She goes, "Well, you were gonna pay for it. I took off. I got out of
Like
line. I took off."
bullshit.
And
So we are running out of time here, but I want to tell you guys my most
Oh,
embarrassing story with a date.
yes.
So I matched with this girl on a dating app, and we're like, hey, let's go get tacos. You know, who doesn't who like who? Hey, tacos are good. We went to like a good restaurant, all right,
right.
Okay.
and we go there, and right off the bat, I pick her up, and the vibe is just weird. Look,
Really?
I'm like, I'm not digging her. I don't think she was digging me. Either that, or she was way too excited to go on a date, type thing. Because she was like,
Mm.
oh my gosh, type thing, like bouncing up and down and all excited. And I was like, the hell. And so we get to the restaurant and we eat. And the entire okay, here's so here's the taco. It's a microphone. Here's the taco. Okay, pretend this is a taco. She gets it.
Okay.
She rolls it up like a tube, and just
Uh-huh.
wow, and it disappeared. The taco just was gone. She chowed that thing in 2 bites.
That sounds like she wants a. That sounds like a chick that wants a second date.
Yes, yes, very much. But like I was
All
so,
right.
I'll be honest, because I'm like a very neat freak. I hate making mess. But she ate that
Mhm.
so gross. Like it was gross.
Bro, you're fucking. Are you sure you? No man has ever said that.
No, I'm telling you, like, if you guys sat there with me, like, if you guys were there with me, right? Like, if you guys were there, you guys would have been like, tight, like, because it was just like she just.
I would have high fived you. I would be like, good job. Good
Yeah.
job.
Okay, but the story continues. The story continues. All right.
Oh, so, okay.
So she has food stuck in her teeth, and like, what do you do in that moment? Like, because like, do you tell them like, "Yo, clean your mouth," type thing, but you also don't want to be rude. And also, she's talking normally, okay, and she has a knife in her
Mm-hmm.
hand, and she's doing this as what I'm doing right now with this microphone. She's just doing this,
Uh-huh.
and a waiter walks by, and she flings it and almost hits the waiter.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
And I'm sitting here thinking, okay, if this is her like having fun, just like, oh yeah, well, I wonder what she's gonna be like when she's mad, like, oh, type. And so, yeah,
Oh, so she's a cholo.
and
Nah, I
so
would have
she's,
been like,
Love him.
and so I took her home, and I dropped her off, and she got out of the car, and right there in in like the parking lot, because she lived in an apartment,
yeah.
I blocked her and everything and just left.
Oh my god, I would have been like, man, she must be a freak.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guys, we're gonna end the show
I mean-
today. I want to thank Rashad and Manny for coming on the show tonight.
Yes.
It was fun. We had fun. What are you doing? Is there anything? Is there anything that you guys want to shout out before we head out of here?
Yes, check out our Facebook page, The Canceled Show. Check out, we are on Fishbowl Radio. We are on Spotify. We're on Google Cast. We're on Breaker. We're on Radio Public. We're on.
We're on everything.
We're like everywhere,
Nice.
almost everywhere now. So we're keeping it free for the fans. Yeah, so we have our email address on our Facebook page. You have our telephone number. So send us a voicemail or email, or
Yeah.
I'll write to
you
her.
can reach out to us. Yeah, we respond usually with nudes. Oh, and I also have OnlyFans.
Yes.
Yeah, but I just
One
want to say
night
much
man.
love to everybody. I want to thank my brother Rashad, man, throughout this journey, man. It's been a hell of a ride, and we're only getting bigger.
Mhm.
Team, we got your back. Much love to everybody that
Yep.
supports us. If you don't support us, who cares? So
Right. Shout out to Wifey. Got to shout out Wifey.
I'm just like, Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
no,
wifey.
you're gonna say hi,
Love you too, babe.
Oh, wait, wrong.
Right.
Oh, wait.
No, you're right.
That was my wife right there saying hi to you guys. Say
That's
hi.
right.
Well, guys, we're going to head out of here. Again, check out the Mixtape Deluxe merch on chapelmedia.com and also check out poddex.com and use promo code TCLIVE to get 10% off your first purchase. We're going to head out of here, guys. Thank you again for coming back on. And we're out of here, guys.
All right.
Peace.
Love, peace.